my dear Gemini. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of April with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a pick a card reading up. What will my future look like for the full members to this channel? And the reading on happiness and success are available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for March to get a context, and this is the prediction for April. And I will start reading your cards, and I use the Witch's Tarot with Ellen Dugan. When I open your deck here, I see the Hangman together with the Wheel of the Year. So it seems like you are in a karmic situation with your person, and there's some kind of insight that either you both or the other person is rejecting. So they can't go continue on to the next level. We go in circles until we get like this epiphany. I see the halo around this person's head. That's the brewing epiphany. And then we spiral up. So we continue on the next cycle and then the next cycle. But here I feel like a person is stubborn and are refusing the insight that could take them to the next level. Okay. I call the divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Seven of Swords together with the Wheel of the Year. So we are lying both to ourselves, the other person, and we refuse to budge in this situation, even though we know that what we are doing is wrong, or it's self-destructive, or it's destructive towards others. We can't just help but continue being on our own side and kind of refuse to see reality in this case. So, call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have the 9 of Wands, the wheel, like this cycle that karma is. We want to learn, our soul wants to learn from every different angle. So for example, if we are not being loved in a situation, we will then experience how it is to not love. And so we will have the full experience from all the different angles. And here a soul or a person is rejecting the knowledge on the other side. It's almost like they don't want to lose, and or they don't want to be affected by the karma, so they reject the whole, both the knowledge and the humbleness of the situation, where we realize, okay, so now I am the person that's not being loved. But they don't want to, they just don't want to feel it, or they don't want to take it to heart, or they refuse to be humiliated or be on the losing side of something. So it's someone that's let their ego rule, basically, but it's because of self-preservation. So Empress, 9 of Wands. So this, I feel, is the other half of this. If this is your person, for example, this is you that has the halo, like you are able to both experience loving and being the one that doesn't love, or being the one that's loved or not loved. You can experience it and kind of accept the truth, therefore the halo there. And it doesn't seem like a very reactive card. It's like the other person is very busy, of wasting a lot of energy going against the stream here, while this is more like relaxed. We don't take it personally. We realize that the other person has some issue, and it's their issue. They are owning it, so we don't get like our pants in a twist just because someone is not following logic, or what's sane, or what's nice or healthy or loving. Okay, So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Gemini viewers. So I want my dear Geminis to have love in their life. 8 of Cups, so seeing someone getting tired of the situation. That might happen eventually if we have a lot of patience with someone that's acting radical, and then one day we kind of just move on. So that might happen. Okay. I'll tune in to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship with this person in the month of April. The new bottom of the deck doesn't look so new, Hangman, and the old bottom, the Fool. So this can also happen that first, for example, in a relationship, we might be super open, vulnerable, ready for, taking the leap of faith. But then we start to get scared, and we start to, our souls start to realize, here the universe is going to trick me to learn something that's very difficult. I don't want to do it. So therefore the Fool, that's very open-hearted, we can see their chest is kind of open, is being changed to the Hanged Man, where we refuse to let go or taking this knowledge. So what's on your mind with the person most on your mind? The situation with said person. What's on their mind with you? This is your feelings, the bond between you two, their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for April, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and it's a beautiful Page of Cups, and you have the 10 of Cups, and the other person has the Lover. So it looks very beautiful. It looks like a situation where we have fallen in love, like with the Fool there, and both people feel the connection. Their heart is opening, it's swelling with love, but also with emotions that we might not be used to having. For example, fear of the other person leaving or abandoning us, or fear of our own, like if our heart is swelling, it might cause also tears or other vibrating feelings like this. And if we are a person that have been able to put a lid over on top of our feelings, this might be a very scary moment in time. But it seems like we are awakened to love in this situation. We feel the love. Love is all around. So this is the bond between you two. And here we have the Emperor. So I think the Emperor in this case is a little bit someone that's putting the brake foot down and saying, stop, I want control. I don't want to fall head over heels or, jump into the next step without having thought about this, or I'm putting my armor on. And here we have the Empress. So it definitely looks like two people that are supposed to be together, that has a common destiny, like we decided as souls in another dimension to go down to earth together and meet and do some serious work. We can see the mountains on the backs of these people. It shows that there's steep challenges that's we need to go through. And this is the other person's emotions. And we have the Hermit. So they are focusing on the steep challenges here. And I'm feeling like a very rapid heartbeat and a lot of anxiousness and a feeling of losing control. So this person is painting a little bit the devil on the wall, can't enjoy the feeling of love, the feeling of almost spring is in the air, and we're feeling uplifted, and like we finally found the person that we feel so connected to. And then this person immediately start to worry and feel what will happen then, and what if this person breaks up with me, what if I get humiliated, what if I get abandoned, what if they ask too much of me, what if I can't live up to the expectations? And yeah. And this is your behaviors and attitudes, 6 of Cups. So you just want to play nice, and probably you're a little bit more used to your own emotions, so you don't get so upset. You are, you know, you are familiar with playing with water, with emotions, and it feels fine for you. So you're very welcoming, loving. You want to fix things. You don't want the other person to feel pain. You are empathic. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. So we have the Chariot here. So it feels like they are making a little bit rebellion towards your relationship, and this is them and you, and these horses need to go in the, you know, in the same direction for the Chariot to move forward. In other case, there will be a little bit chaos. But right now, it feels like your person here is turning a little bit dark and feeling very upset for apparently no reason. This is something going on deep inside of them. The Hermit is kind of self-discovery, so suddenly they feel some feelings that they haven't known before, and it's putting them in a acute state of like upsetness, or wanting to run away, or wanting to avoid. So, and the outcome here is the 8 of Cups, that also kind of made some kind of saltomortal. I don't know the name in English, but like this spin. While I shuffle the cards. So this is like leaving love behind, even though it felt so nice. Possibly because we're scared of our own emotions. The dolphin here is trying to say, hey, but we found love. And the person says, but what about that tsunami wave in the distance? I need to be careful. Might not be a tsunami wave, maybe it's just a normal island, but that's a little bit what I felt. It's a normal island, but they feel like it's a tsunami wave. So clarifying the Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. So someone definitely doesn't want the tsunami wave. It's like, no, I'm not going to make myself vulnerable like this. That's last thing I want. And 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So it's what the Page of Cups is holding, love. So it's not hard for you to feel the love and to be in tune with love. Clarify the Lovers, 9 of Pentacles. So this is a person that's used to have control over themselves, take care of themselves. They know how to be a singles person, but maybe they have a hard time knowing how to be in a relationship. Clarify the Emperor, 4 of Pentacles. It looks very much like the Emperor, but it emphasizes on the block, the stubbornness, the I refuse to energy. I'm the Emperor here. God damn it. Clarify the, I was saying the Empress, but I think I took for the Hermit there. 9. Clarify the Empress, 8 of Wands. Wants to clarify things, wants to fix things. Is open. Like open. Everything is like what you see is what you get. And it's no twists and turns or plays or games. And here it's a lot of pain, and we're trying to block it out and even defend ourselves. It's like the love is giving us pain, but that's not true. It's probably a deeper trauma within this person that's unresolved. So when love comes, it's bringing this pain up to the surface, and this person feels like love is the problem, but love isn't the problem. The pain that love is trying to heal is the problem, and it needs to be surfaced. It needs to come up to the surface. In other case, it can't heal. It's like when you have an old wound and you put a lot of rotten bandages on it and let it steam for months on end. That's not a good idea. It needs fresh air and, cleanliness. So it needs to get it out there. But this person feels like, no, if I open the bandages, it will hurt. And if we scrub the wound, it will hurt. Just leave it be. So they're not being very courageous there. Six of Cups, and we have an Ace of Wands there, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. For you, it seems like there's not much problems here. It's like, what are you doing? We can easily fix this. You know, don't make it complicated. The Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person doesn't want to make it complicated. They want to take the leap of faith, but now I feel like I can't breathe. It's like, you know, when we get this water over our head and the gasp of the air that our body takes, like as a reflex. But I think they want this too. Ace, Ace, Ace. It's just that they got scared. Okay, clarifying the Eight of Cups, Five of Wands. It's, you know, we don't want the exact same thing because... And it's because this person got scared. In other case, they would want the same thing, but now they feel resistance inside of them due to the awakened pain. So I'll see if there's any advice for you in this situation. Feels like this person has a lot of love in their heart. It's just this old karma they don't want to deal with. They felt like they were able to fool the universe by making themselves very cold and unavailable, and now love wants to make them available again, and they are saying no, but it's like a half no. They want to experience, they want to feel hope, they want to feel love, but it's just they're a chicken. Okay, and it's good because it's Easter time soon and we need our chickens. No, I'm just joking. But I think this person has some potential, but they need to get over themselves and, you know, start getting used to staying with their pain so that they won't be so freaked out by it. Okay, it's if we stay like a few seconds first and then a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, when we stay with our pain, attention is love, and love brings healing. So it's basically self-love to stay with your own pain and not run away from it. But this person has maybe been taught to not cry, to not be a sissy, to not to be, you know, ridiculous. And therefore they become ridiculous because they don't become a genuine person that's built from the foundation up. They have just like this top, and the foundation is, you know, full with this wounds that's not healed because they weren't allowed to cry, they weren't allowed to heal, they weren't allowed to acknowledge their feelings, and therefore all this dusty old bandages. Okay, so I would urge you to watch the reading What Do They Want to Have Happen and the love reading for March to learn more about this situation or the relationship. You can also order personal readings, distance healing, and past life regression sessions at my webpage, tarot.com.se. And please share my videos on your social media to let more people know about them. Also like the videos to show YouTube that you want to see more readings from me in your feed. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure that you get noticed when I'm posting a new video. Thank you so much in advance also for watching this far. Take really good care. Until next time, stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.